About a month into her maternity leave, Elle came upon my wife texting her cousin. I walked up behind her whilst doing errands and saw she had screenshotted a message to Jay she had sent earlier that day saying this was the longest they'd gone without talking and that she missed him. I told her I thought this was totally inappropriate and I didn't like the emotional weight of her saying she missed him. She told me it wasn't in any way other than as a friendship. For whatever reason, I started to get doubts about what had been going on between Jay and my wife. A couple of weeks later, our family traveled to Rome to spend time with my wife's family. She is Italian and she grew up there. She went out with her cousin one night, and I felt compelled to check the notes on her iPad because I knew that she sometimes wrote down thoughts there. I found essentially a diary entry or perhaps a draft message to Jay where she said doesn't do friend with benefits, and whilst the physical parts of their relationship were fun, it wasn't worth the risk if there wasn't more to it. She also said she still loved him but couldn't commit if he didn't love her and she would stick with me if she had to. This entry was on December 28th. The next morning, I found a moment when my wife left her phone and quickly checked her WhatsApp. In the locked messages section, I found her conversation with Jay and the night before they were sexting. I didn't get much time with the phone, but I'd seen enough. I can't imagine that sexting is the furthest they've gone during the affair. I was /am devastated as this was a couple of days ago and I have no idea what to do. I want to challenge her right now with a view to know what's been going on and then end everything. I would get on a plane and go back home. I'm so confused because my wife and I went for dinner last night and it was just us, no kids. We had an amazing time and told each other how much we loved one another. This is true on my part even though I am so hurt. I don't know whether to wait until we get home or just forget about it all and see what happens. I don't think I can move past this, especially as she was cheating on me throughout the pregnancy with our child. I do have doubts whether my daughter is mine, but I think she is. I am so lost, in so much pain, and have so many questions. I love our life, I love our children. If I end things, all that will end, and I will not be able to see my kids as much. It feels better to get this off my chest. So thank you and sorry for the splurge.